And she says, when it looked like the sun ain't gonna shine no more, God sent a rainbow in the cloud. Once riding in old Baltimore, my head was filled, my heart was filled with glee. I saw a Baltimorean keep looking straight at me. Now I was 8 and very small, and she was nowhere bigger. And so I smiled, and she stuck out her tongue and called me Nick. She said, you little black, no good Nick. She said, dirty little rascal. I saw the whole of Baltimore from May until December. And of all the things that happened there, that is all that I remember. Still, when it looked like the sun wasn't gonna shine anymore, God sent a rainbow in the clouds. Somewhere, somehow, someone was a rainbow in the clouds. When they said, honey, it's cloudy and rainy, don't get your hair wet, lest it turn into a natural that ain't natural, oh how unnatural. I ran outside and I danced in the rain. No umbrella, no scarf, danced till the sun came. I knew I would see the light of day. It's been promised to me, 'cause when it looked like the sun ain't gonna shine no more, God set a rainbow in the clouds. See, I thought about writing something different, because I said, Mama Maya already wrote it, already said it. Her whole life was a mic drop. But then I thought, do they know? Have they heard? Can they hear? Will they listen? Will they feel it when they hear it? Maybe. So I wrote it and I added to it, and it can't be reiterated enough. The rainbows in our clouds that come in the form of mothers and aunties and sisters and brothers and uncles and fathers, and especially the teachers and educators, the mentors that elevate us. These rainbows that come when it looked like the clouds and the rain are taking over and the sun ain't ever gonna shine again. These rainbows that burst through and we look up and see that sign in the sky that we have made it through and help has arrived. There's another song that I love. Nikki Giovanni once wrote a poem to accompany it. It goes, how I got over, my soul look back and wonder how I got over. It was those rainbows in the cloud that helped me get over. It was those rainbows in the cloud that helped each of us endure. Those rainbows in the cloud that continue to help us endure. See, life is not meant to be lived alone and in isolation. Life loves the one who dares to live it. When I look at my ancestors and then look at the generations to come, I see these brave and courageous brown bodies that fearlessly walked, are walking, and will walk this earth. It is with phenom and honor that I gaze upon my fellow African Americans and am reminded of the beauty of life, the endurance it has taken to run this race, the grit of the human race, the debt we pay to human guile. Yes, there has been a debt paid. For me to be standing here today, I owe somebody something, and I'm ready to pay, to be my most authentic self, when I know somebody, somehow, somewhere stood and laughed when they were not tickled and scratched when they did not itch. They smiled and wore the mask that grinned and lied so that we could laugh and smile when we felt like it, so we could speak when we had something to say, to advocate for our children and fight for our people. They wore the mask so that we did not have to. So I stand here in the freedom of my black body. I stand here with the host of ancestors reminding me that I am beautiful and brave and brilliant. And not only worthy of my humanity, but I am worth the striving past the death and disgust of our torturous past, full of rain clouds that look like they would never be erased, full of horizons that omitted the sun. We found a way, and we are a reminder to all of humanity that there is a way. We are a reminder to humanity that love never fails. We are a reminder to all of humanity that when it looked like the sun ain't gonna shine no more, God will send a rainbow in the clouds. We are the rainbows in the clouds.